Kanaan had last year, leading so comfortably and then running out of fuel with a couple laps to go.
Oh, he's gone! Karam is gone!
That's a hard hit right there.
All by himself.
Oh.
Oh, in the wall goes Justin Wilson.
Man, oh man, it's a crazy race today.
Crazy race is right.
Started out looking pretty formulaic, routine, everybody in the groove, has not turned out that way at all.
Well, I hope
Don't
these guys
see
are
Sage
okay.
moving around a lot with his head trying to get out of the car, so
That looked like
that was a pretty big impact there. There's not a lot of movement from Justin either. There's no movement from him, so he's had a hard hit or hit something on the track.
And the skid mark straight on into the inside wall, the safer barrier from Justin Wilson. The whole Matro safety team, as they always do, a superb job on the scene, prompt, fast, and aiding the drivers. Health and safety always at the forefront.
Both of these guys, this is both big impacts, so it's safety teams are both around both of these guys, so a lot of attention going on to Wilson, so there's something going on over there.
Guy who came into this season late to help Honda, help Andretti Autosport, assist with them in turning around what has been a pretty frustrating season.
We saw the damaged suspension to Wilson's car, but yet to see
Sage is up, Steve.
Yeah, that's very good. That's good to see. I think Sage is out, and that's great to see. The attention now is all around Justin Wilson's car.
Oh, you can see the front of the car here is really smashed, so more than likely he's hurt his feet. He's not ready to stand yet, obviously, because you look at the front of that car, it's smashed all the way back to the steering arms almost, which is a big impact.
And for this very talented 20-year-old American, we'd just spoken to his team boss, Chip Ganassi, who was singing his praises. Things were looking good. He'd driven a very good race today. But it ends in a very spectacular and abrupt way. And understandably, taking his time before he gets up.
Here we go. Is all but walking unaided, and that's terrific to see. Because as you say, PT,
little limp there, so
that was a big shot.
It's his dad, Jody, concerned, but will be very relieved to see his son walk away from that one.
Yep.
Look at the debris in the background just strewn all over and around the exit of turn 1. The work going on, as you can see, is on Justin Wilson in the number 25 Andretti Autosport Honda. So a day where we have seen some spectacular racing, but equally as wild crashes, and there have been many of them. And the attrition rate has been extremely high. Sage Karam, Stefano Coletti, Sebastian Bourdais, Jack Hawksworth, Tristan Vautier, Graham Rahal, Tony Kanaan, Marco Andretti, Ed Carpenter is now out of this race. Elio Castro Neves. It has been a wild afternoon in Pocono.
It really has. Been some spectacular racing, and also spectacular racing at high speed, and we've seen some incidents both on the track and in the pits.
As far as the Justin Wilson situation, we only caught the tail end of it. You see the skid marks heading straight into the big black mark on the safer barrier, the inside wall. That was the last shot we got of it.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many parts flying in the air. It is very easy to hit something. We've seen it happen before with Hinchcliffe. You hit a piece of debris. So we'll see what happens here. But it's very, very easy with all these parts flying everywhere to hit something, have it hit you in the head, and then suddenly just be not completely unconscious, but not know where you're going.
So they have extracted Justin Wilson out of the car, but let's take you back. Lead car, yellow and red, is Sage Karam. It just broke loose all by himself. Look at that.
A little loose. He spins around, hits in nose first hard. Parts are coming off the car here. Really no sign of Wilson. We don't see what happens to him.
Look at everybody just, they go high or they go low. Justin Wilson's just gone through there.
I think he might have hit that bumper pod that was sitting in the middle of the track. We see here.
Watch for the blue and silver car here go through. There goes Justin Wilson, and then look, locks up. That's Chip Ganassi's reaction. Let's see if this tells us any more about Justin Wilson. You're going to be looking on the high side. You're going to be looking on the left of Sage Karam's car. As Karam starts coming down the track, look on the high side. As he comes down the track, Wilson will be going high. He hasn't yet entered the picture. Wait for Wilson to come through. There's Pagenaud on the low side.
The nose section there bouncing, bouncing, and right there on the head.
Oh.
And that is, if that is the nose of the car, that is a very, very heavy, thick object. You see it flying through the air. It's nearly 100 yards in the air, and I would guarantee that knocked him unconscious, and he's just a passenger now.
Oh.
It looks to me from that shot, guys, that it's the part of the crash structure from the front of the car.
This is from Dixon's view, rear view. Looking back, second car you see in shot is Justin Wilson. So watch for this. There goes that piece of debris, the nose cone of the car.
Oh, that's not what you want to hit. We've seen in the past the damage that a spring will do with massa, and that's a much bigger piece.
Well, the guy's continuing to work out on track, but you could see in the aftermath of that accident, PT, just how much debris there was on the track.